Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video, where we're going to be talking about our next newest character dropping to Global Default, which is going to be Selh'teus. Now Selh'teus has a lot to his kit. He does a very good amount of damage, he has a good amount of support, he has some utility within his kit, he has a lot to his kit that we're going to be going over in this video, and I'm going to let you guys know whether or not you should pull for him in the upcoming banner. So, do let me know down in the comment section below what your plans are going to be. If you're going to be pulling for Selh'teus or if you're going to be holding off until a future banner, feel free to let me know. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. A big thank you, as always, to all of my current YouTube members. Thank you so much for further supporting what I do. If you ever thought about becoming a member of the channel, you can either click the first link in the description of this video or the join button below for details on what you can gain for becoming a supporter of the channel. And a big thank you ahead of time if you do decide to become one. So we'll first start off with Selh'teus Skill 1 Blaze Thrust, which grants half of a Phoenix buff for 6 turns, then deals an AoE split HP attack 5 times that allows for 180% stolen max brave overflow, recovers 20% brave in between HP attacks, heals party HP by 100% of the HP damage dealt up to 30% of max HP, and excess is added as brave, and increases party brave by 20% of the HP damage dealt. Now half of a Phoenix provides a 20% attack and max brave up. His skill 2, Reversal Drive, grants half of a Phoenix buff for 6 turns, then deals an AoE split HP attack 6 times that allows for 200% stolen max brave overflow, and recovers 50% brave in between HP attacks. His EX, Redemption, grants his overhead for 8 turns, revives party and fully heals them by 100% of their max HP, increases party's brave by 80% of own max brave that allows for 150% gained max brave overflow, and it also recovers 1 use of his skill 1 and skill 2. Now his overhead provides the following to the party: max HP overflow by 20%, HP regen by 10% of max HP, brave regen by 200% of initial brave, a 50% initial brave up, 30% brave damage up, 20% HP damage up, and a 20% stolen / gained max brave overflow up. Now his LD, Revelation, grants the Watcher of Vanadil buff for 12 turns, increases party brave by 200% of own attack, then deals an AoE full HP attack 10 times that allows for 180% stolen max brave overflow and recovers 20% brave in between HP attacks. Now the Watcher of Vanadil grants the party with a 20% brave / HP damage up, and when dealing a brave attack, increases brave by 10% of max brave. Now with Astos as his partner, Selh'teus FR heals party by 80% of individuals' max HP, up to 80% of their max HP, and heals may exceed target's max HP by 30%, then deals an AoE split HP attack 4 times. Now his FR conditions are as follows: a 40% increase whenever a teammate's HP is greater than or equal to 100% after using an ability, a 40% increase whenever a teammate selects a magic ability. Now Selh'teus' BT effect lasts for 8 turns and inflicts the Luminous Lance Gold Frame debuff on all enemies for 8 turns. His BT effect grants the following: he gains a new change HP command, Crystal Diver. The party gains a 50% brave gains up, 50% brave damage cap up, 20% HP damage up, and a 30% HP damage cap up. Now, Luminous Lance, the debuff grants the following: an HP poison by 1% of target's max HP, a 30% HP damage resist down, 30% defense down, and it also prevents the enemy from acting. Now, Crystal Diver increases party brave by 200% of own attack, then deals an AoE full HP attack 11 times that allows for 180% stolen max brave overflow, recovers 50% brave in between HP attacks, heals party HP by 100% of HP damage dealt up to 50% of max HP, and excess goes to brave. It increases party brave by 20% of the HP damage dealt, extends duration of active buffs by 1 turn, and increases EX recast gauge by 20%. So let's talk about whether or not you should pull for Selh'teus. Now, Selh'teus is a strong support DPS character with a good amount of auras and damage to back up all of those auras, and not specifically for those auras, but in general though. And I know like most support characters nowadays, they do tend to come with a good amount of overall damage, but like I feel like with Selh'teus though, like having 2 strong abilities within his arsenal, I do feel like he can definitely dish out a very good amount of damage, especially because they are AoE damage and they do deal full HP damage. Now, normally those amount of HP attacks within skills tend to be on single target attacks, but for Selh'teus, nah. It is straight up AoE for him, and that's fantastic. That's great because, like, I mean, yeah, we do have our encounters with single target fights, but normally we tend to have at the minimum at least 2 bosses. So regardless if there is going to be 1 or 2 enemies, Selh'teus is still going to be doing very good work overall with the amount of auras and his damage output. Now, the gold frame debuff is great to keep the enemies in check. The biggest thing about it is going to be the fact that it prevents the enemy from not acting whatsoever. That debuff does last for 8 turns, so yeah, it has a good duration for a pretty strong debuff that prevents the enemy from acting. And not only that, but whenever you are attacking them, it does have that 30% HP damage resist down, so they're going to be taking more HP damage. And then the other thing is going to be the HP poison. The HP poison, which is based off of their HP. Depending on the amount of HP that the boss has, I mean, hey, they're going to be taking a very good amount of dot damage as the fight progresses. So it is a pretty potent poison compared to like some of the other characters who have poison within their kit. I do feel like Selh'teus poison from his gold frame debuff is actually pretty good. Now, his EX can revive, which is a really nice add-on for a support character. I mean, like, we do have other characters that has the ability to revive, but like for Selh'teus, the fact that he is able to revive the party and heal them right afterwards is a nice convenience. Like, it's a really nice convenience, especially if, like, let's say if your BT effect, excuse me, not the BT effect, but the gold frame debuff ran out and all of a sudden the boss hits you for whatever amount of HP. Well, hey, guess what? If Selh'teus survives, you're good to go because he's going to revive everyone after you use his EX ability. Now, his EX does not deal any damage, so it is counted as a force charging ability, but seeing as how it's an EX ability, I don't really count it 100% as a force charging ability because, yeah, it's the EX. If it was any other skill, sure, but like EX is like, unless you want to mess around with RNG and see if maybe the what do you call it, the crystal passive that grants you that certain percentage to hopefully get your EX ready to be used on the following turn, maybe that'll trigger for you. But other than that, it's just like, I mean, you could technically go into Bahamut stage, but like I feel like that may or may not be a way. I guess it depends on the situation. His FR conditions, they are easy to meet. Just make sure you're healthy, just stay fully healed, and then just use magic abilities, and you'll easily be able to get a good amount of an increase on the HP damage bonus, especially now that we are jumping into the force level 50 force levels for characters. And as characters start progressing as characters start getting their force level 50, then I mean, whenever you start spamming FR Echo, depending on what force time is active, I mean, hey, that the HP damage bonus increases are gonna be a little bit higher than what you are normally used to. So my overall thoughts on Selh'teus, like I said earlier, I mean, he is a strong support DPS character. Like, he has damage, he has some utility within his kit, he has good support auras. It just depends on whether you see yourself needing a type of character like Selh'teus. Like, Selh'teus has a mix of things within his kit which can benefit, and you may not use every single thing that he provides within his kit, but like just having the convenience of being able to prevent the enemy from acting, being able to revive just in case if you get knocked out or if your teammates get knocked out, having some strong damage overall and good support, or Selh'teus has a lot to his kit. but is he worth pulling for? I'm not gonna say that he is not worth pulling for. Like, he is a great character to have, but he can be a pretty safe skip. If you are covered when it comes to being able to stop the enemy in their tracks, then I would say you are good on Selh'teus. If you are satisfied with your current support characters, then you can hold off on Selh'teus. Selh'teus is not a must pull, but he definitely has a lot to his kit that you can consider, that you may want to consider looking a little bit more in depth when it comes to Selh'teus. The only other reason why I would say you would pull for Selh'teus is, let's say by chance you need a very good support character whenever you are working on the yellow crystal characters for your weekly crystal quest. He would actually be a potential big help depending on what Shinryu it is that you roll for or that you get. So like, there are options for Selh'teus to definitely be used in many different ways, but myself, I will be pulling for his kid once again, just because like with the whole global timeline being all shifted and whatnot, like technically in a way Selh'teus is kinda early-ish, so it does grant me the opportunity to be able to use him a whole lot more than what I did on the JP side, but I do feel like he is overall a pretty good character. So other than that though guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.